So I just got a notification from Chase that they have denied my UCSIS payment for immigration services. So my application was actually rejected, and we're going to have to resend it and pay another $30. But really, that delay is probably the worst thing, because it's going to probably be another week before they try again. Why did Chase deny it? The saga continues. Banks suck. This is absolutely insane. I've been waiting 2 weeks, 2 weeks for my tax refund check to clear. Finally, it did clear. Everything was delayed, and now Chase decides it's a fraud alert. It's a fraud alert, $1,000 something bucks. That's a fraud alert from the U.S. government. Just like they also decided that a federal check deposited from, again, the U.S. government, the U.S. Treasury, there was something fishy about that. There was fraud. I wish there was a way to turn off these fraud alerts, because probably throughout the past 10 years as a Chase customer, or actually a customer of any bank, out of fraud alerts, I had 0 cases where there was actual fraud. But I've had multiple times where something was denied. And in this case, it's not like a normal company where you can just call them and say, hey, can you recharge the card? Nope. UCSIS has a simple policy. They charge once. If it doesn't go through for whatever reason, you can have money, which I had more than enough to cover it. They reject it entirely. They send your application back, and you are charged a penalty for that. And you are forced to wait. Now, to be fair, it's not this bank only. And some people who are going to write, well, it's your card. You submitted a card. Why didn't you submit a check? There was cases of people submitting a check, a direct deposit, any form of payment method. It all went through the bank. They all got rejected for fraud alerts. I know this happens with many other banks, but Chase, it seems that this is a common occurrence. No matter what you end up doing, again, in both cases, it's the U.S. government. They just want to deposit a check and take out money, which I gave permission to do. It's my money, but I guess if you work with a bank, nobody cares, because the bank decides what they do for you. This has happened probably 50 times in my life where there's fraud alerts, except this is that one time where it really matters. And again, you're not able to get that recharged, so everything's delayed. I'm just so stressed out. There's nothing I can do. It's in the middle of the night, right before sleep, so we're going to call the lawyer tomorrow and resubmit. And the worst part is it costs an additional $30. I mean, worst case scenario, it should be the opposite way, where it's charged and you can always charge it back, because that has happened so many times before. You charge it back. The bank has that ability to do so. So there's nothing we can do. Let's resubmit and hope that works, because there's people who have had it multiple times rejected. So anyways, have a good night.